Adam! How you doing, man?
Great, yourself?
I always wonder your days and how you get the time to do anything.
Oh, man.
The playing games bring another level of excitement. Well, I'm an ex-player and I'm excited. Talk about some of the other innovative ideas just like the play-in. And I know the players probably don't like it because there's more games, there's one more thing they got to do, right? But talk about the idea, at least, of some of these unique opportunities with playing games and things that follow suit.
I think that because the play-in seems to be working so far, it's given us permission to talk about some other innovative ideas.
Okay.
One of them we're talking about right now is an in-season tournament. And I would say they're taking a page from European soccer. They have, club competitions.
Like Champions League.
Champions League, exactly, where you have clubs from other leagues playing each other, but even within a league, you have separate cups, sometimes multiple cups. Now, what we're trying to do here is we don't want to take anything away from the Larry O'Brien Trophy. You have one, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, winning a championship. But we don't see any reason why there can't be something else you play for as well. And so we're experimenting with this notion that in season, maybe there are some games that count for cup competition, but are also count for regular season standings. And then you get down to maybe the final 8 teams, and then they play a single elimination tournament.
Oh, wow.
And talk about innovation. In the All-Star game the last few years, it was Chris Paul's idea. We've been using that so-called Elam ending, where there's a target score in order to win.
Yes.
Like, maybe we'll change up these games a little bit and use a target score.
Wow.
What draws fans in particular, there are passionate fans like yourself who want to see preseason, want to see regular season. They're looking for different things at all times. But then there's a casual fan that wants a game of consequence. And take college basketball. No doubt there are a lot of fans who aren't paying that much attention to college regular season. Come the tournament, they're all in.
Right.
Another group of fans, Final Four, I'm in. Oh, it's the championship game Monday night.
Everybody in.
They could play the song at the end. Now I'm a big fan. Yeah. So now I think here, to me, new traditions aren't created overnight, because some people said to me, well, who's going to care? Who wins that? I said, okay, well, that's not going to happen maybe the first time around. Will there be incentives to win? Sure. It's a business. There could be financial incentives too.
And a cup at the end of the day. You win the trophy.
And I think that not a substitute for winning the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but I'll call it the Stern Cup after David Stern, for example. I'd love to find other ways to honor him, but let's say it were the Stern Cup. I think we could create a new tradition that could be really special in this league.
Idea.
10 years from now, if we were having this conversation, maybe there will be multiple cups. The competition for people's time is so different than it used to be. There's certainly a group of fans. If you're a fan of the Boston Celtics, you're a fan of Minnesota Timberwolves, you can't get enough. But then we have to recognize a casual fan that wants to know there's something more at stake.
The transparency, has it helped? It's obviously helped you with players and communications.
Listening is a skill.
Yeah.
And I've learned that in this job as well, because a lot of people say it, but to be able to really take in what someone's saying and to realize that you don't even necessarily have to have a response. I think that's what I think when you're younger, you think, oh, what do I say when they say that? And sometimes you just say, let me try to understand that. Let me try to walk in your shoes. And you don't have to necessarily have a comeback. It's just like, okay, I'm listening to you. And that there may be a quiet moment where you don't fill that space. And I think that's a lot of cases with when you look at within this league, you often have our team owners are coming from a different place than the players, or even older generations of players coming from a different place than younger players. And sometimes it's like, all right, let's just all listen to each other.
It's all changing.
In this league, we really celebrate the players who came before these generations. And you see it, look what we're doing together right now, you being around the game in your own way. Michael, one extreme in the spectrum, owns a team. But then you have now most recently Dwayne Wade joined the ownership group in Utah, Grant Hill, like David Robinson, there's others. But then look how many guys, coaching, general managers, work within the league. James Jones, I'm so proud of him now, recently off the floor in Phoenix. I think that's what makes this feel really special as an institution.